what it says about the program, I think what it says about the University of Northern Iowa is that you can be developed and you can become the best at what you do through here because of the way that we do things, and I think the NFL recognizes the fact now that a person coming out of UNI has the background and the experience through here to make it in the NFL. So they're good picks that do well in camps and make football teams once they get there. So I think all those things speak very highly for those guys that have represented us in the NFL. DeAndre is ranked anywhere from 3rd to 5th round is what I've heard. Hopefully he will hit on the second day, but if not, you know, he'll definitely be on a football team, and I'm sure he would get drafted. I've heard as much that McMahon Dorleant's probably the next highest one right now. He's potential draft 6th, 7th round or early. He's in the similar situation that Xavier Williams was in, where he was draftable, but right there in that late free agency, depends on what happens with his position throughout the draft. So I think McMahon is a contender. I think Tim Kilfoy, he's had a lot of interest from teams as far as the safety is in a free agent mode coming out of here. So I think he'll find a football team that he can go to. So those are the ones that have stood out right now that jump off the table to me when you ask that question. I know there's others. When you look at the running backs, we had Savon and we had Darian, and those two are, you know, they have the background, and being that they transferred in here and the other schools they were at and the caliber they were, you know, they have that type of questions going on about them in free agency, that type of stuff. And then the last one is Brett McMahon, who is also will find a football team probably through free agency is my guess. But they did like his size and his athleticism, and of course he was very productive on the field as far as intercepts and sacks and those types of things. So I think there's questions about what he can do beyond, because he skipped his senior year, but yet he still has enough things in his toolbox that he draws a lot of interest.